Hello, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for a November deep dive. What we're going to do is start off with this die to tell us who we're deep diving for. We did Sagittarius, so now we're going to do Cancer. Cool. All right, Cancer. Now let's see what letters might be important. If we get a word. Sometimes numbers will come out. We got a G-U-L-K-T-N. P. And the word month came out. So 6 to 10 months maybe. Something 6 to 10 months ago you've been trying to manifest. We've got gut. We've got tug. We got luck. Lung, TPK, plunge. Yeah, maybe it's time to go check out your lungs and go to the doctor. Maybe you're gonna have some allergy issues. This could be in reference to 6 to 10 months ago. And actually, let's get those back out. Okay, where to go? That sucks, that's funny. Okay, G. Whew, sorry about that. Okay. And was it PTK? I think it was TPK. Interesting. All right, I wonder what that means for you. Let's get some themes for the month. Efficiency. So doing something faster, more efficiently, understanding something. So maybe you're being called to learn, become more of an authoritarian on a subject. And obedience. This could be to schedules, to plans, studying. You could be going to school at this time. All right. Let's see what the Urban Tarot has to say about that. All right, so this is for Cancer. I bring in my guides, ancestors, spirit of the highest vibration only. Please assist me with this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. It's so funny that Sag and Cancer keep coming out. I have friends that are Sag and Cancer, so I'm wondering if I just have their energy heavily around me. But I'll try to focus on the general collective for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, so let's see what your energy is in terms of the question that you have for November. All right, strife. We've got strife in reverse. I'm gonna keep it upright so we can see it. But there's some kind of battle that you're dealing with, or you feel like there's like a competition, or like not seeing eye to eye on something, but yet you're looking at the same thing. So it could be battling perspectives. It's foundation. Recent events, please, or immediate future. All right. Crown, desire, hope. All right. Attitude, present position, self-image of the situation. So what do you think about the situation? Ooh. I feel like there's some golden opportunities coming your way, though. Could be running out of energy, feeling like not very motivated. Environment, temperance, internal hopes and fears. So internally, you're worried about not getting an opportunity or not getting an offer. That's the final result. Overall energy, but the hacker, which is Princess of Swords. So there could be some communication coming in. I feel like people are probably watching you online. They see, I don't know, like you're learning from your pain, the things you've overcome. You've had recent towers hitting you, but you haven't been toxic. You haven't been confused. So these are all learnings that you're probably passing on to others at this time. Okay. All right, so we're going to clarify these. So in your current energy, we do have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands right here. Needing to remember that you're on the same team. You're wondering if, like, what you're doing, if this person's working against you, helping you enough, or if you guys are even on the same page. Crossing your energy, something that you could be currently dealing with is worry, probably financial worry. I'm getting health. Look, there's lungs. So, and then with this card, I invite you to actually look at these coins and see if they're coming to you or away from you. You might have to spend some money on health problems or some health situations, or you might be paying some health bills. And then the foundation of the reading. Virtue. Making the right decision going forward. This is a fire truck, so I'm getting like making sure you're prepared for emergencies. Three of Wands, you're setting your sights on something, you're thinking about the future, being prepared. Recent past, or distant past, sorry, affecting the situation. Could be, so we have Princess of Discs in reverse, the kindergarten teacher. So this is going to be somebody who is trying to get something long-term, but they probably need to study some more, learn some more, save more, since this has to do with coins. And I'm getting like a really strong visualization. So it's like being able to visualize your plan and see it through. Recent events that might have happened, we do have the Four of Wands. A lot of wands. Progression energy though. 3, 4, 5. And then you got 2 5s here, which are obstacles. So you could be dealing with some obstacles at this time. So this is completion energy. This is foundation. So 4 of Wands is kind of like a celebration, but it's in reverse. So this could be a break in the foundation of what you're trying to build. I think in the immediate future, you're going to realize some things that need to change. It might have to do with your freedom, and then there might be someone graduating soon. This is generally really good energy, but when it's in reverse, I feel like something's missing and it's causing something to be a little bit array. We'll look more into that. Crowning your reading is your desire, your hope. We have Prudence, which is 8 of Coins in reverse. So this is going to be This has to do with putting in the work. So taking the time to pay attention to the fine details, following each coin all the way through to the end. Each plan has a purpose. Strategizing your work to be more efficient. I'm in a reading. He's gonna come here, watch. I'm in a reading, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Clocks, a lot of clocks here. Paying attention to your time management, being efficient with your time, understanding where your time goes, and holding obedience to a schedule could be important at this time. But this is your hopes and your fears or your desire. So your desire is probably to have more time to work on these things, to put in your energy efficiently to where it's really effective, or it feels like you're giving all you got. Could be a major value for you. And then we have your attitude or present position. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a rock star card. Knight of Wands upright generally is creative, passionate, likes to be the center of attention, but right now it could be the fact that like your attention or the attention is going into different places. So you could need to tap into your creativity a little bit more. Or you're just not feeling creative at this time. You're not feeling the motivation. You're not feeling like you're good at something. And that's just your attitude towards your present position or your self-image. And then we have Temperance here for the environment or how others see you. So they see you holding fast. I'm getting holding fast. You have a really intricate understanding of the Temperance card, which is balance, patience, compassion. I think people are feeling a lot of compassion for you at this time, realizing that you're paying attention to signs and a lot of things are out of your control, so you're just trying to hold fast while you get through the situation. There's two paths here, it seems. A lot of red energy, which is passion, and then we have the white energy, which is purity of intentions. It's like you're going into this knowing what the risks are and with hope on your mind of a bright future and where this is going. We'll get more on that. And then we have the internal hopes and fears. So this is like what's going on internally. So I feel like there's a major loss that you're feeling in regards to a financial opportunity with the Ace of Discs. You feel blocked, like money probably isn't coming to you easily, or there's an opportunity that was shut down. I'm getting Taurus here. XYZ, I'm getting like an equational factor. There's a piece of the puzzle that's missing here. And this reminds me of strength of the world on your shoulders. So it's like you might have been having to sacrifice or make a lot of sacrifices, or you might in November have to make a lot of sacrifices in regards to what you want compared to what's good for everybody in your situation. And then the outcome, we do have Two of Coins in reverse. The Thoth meaning for this is change, but it's also a lot of energy transactions. It feels like a well-oiled machine is being built right now. So the outcome is kind of having to make some fine-tuning of, again, your efficiency. What are you doing with your time? Are you able to handle everything? Where do you want to actually be a master and then be good at all these other little things? But you might need to pick one thing to focus on. The Two of Pentacles comes with a warning that there's too much on your plate and that things need to be, I'm getting like tied together. So if there's something that can leverage something else, you prioritize one thing, but the other thing gets worked on because you worked on this thing. So realize how like your tasks and your opportunities are tied together. And I think it'll help you create more balance in where you take it. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. See if we can go deeper. All right, so this is for Cancer. We're clarifying this spread for Cancer, please. All right. So we're looking at this worry card. I'm kind of wondering if we can get some more information on that. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you're worried about not having enough money to pay for something. So make sure that you're preparing yourself. You're not spending on things that aren't needed or necessary. So money is a huge thing for you this month. Okay. So the foundation of the reading, we have Three of Wands, which is virtue. Let's get a little bit more into that foundation. Nine of Pentacles. So you're trying to be more stable. You're trying to do everything on your own. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it's very single activity. So you could be trying to see the future in a way where it's like, I can handle this by myself. I don't have to rely on anybody else. You might not like asking for help. Eight of Cups. So you might have to go away from that attitude. The foundation of your reading being Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. There's something that's regressing here. I'm getting a lot of regression. So with a 3, 4, 5, 5 came out first, and then we have 3 and 4. So it's kind of like taking a step back and reanalyzing things in terms of what you want, what you need. With the Eight of Cups, you could have to, again, sacrifice something that solely benefited you. But it will still be there. In the immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. I think this came out in reverse. Five of Swords. So very protective energy. With the Five of Swords, this is mental energy. This is a need for clarity in regards to how your stance on a subject and how people come at you. So there could be a breakdown in the foundation of what is right and what is wrong, right? And I feel like you'll defend that to the very end. Your reasoning on things, or your reasoning for the way things are working out, or the foundation itself. What is this Five of Swords? Whoa, okay. All right, Spirit. And then we have the Empress. Very tired energy, it feels like. But with the Empress card, it's like you have everything you need. You are nurturous. You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing your environment. So in the immediate future, you might take some time for you and say, I'm not sacrificing anymore. I need to do this for myself, or else it's not going to work. Or you might have to defend your child if you have children. But you're defending your self-confidence. You're defending your way of being. Now remember, just because you're right doesn't mean it's a good thing. Some people just want to be right, and then they, sacrifice being happy. So this is about delivery and the way that things are delivered. So in the immediate future, there might be completion. What car keeps going off? We'll see here. Okay. And then we have, let's see, the distant past that's affecting the situation is Princess of Discs. This is always a good reminder to kind of think about what kind of past energy am I reflecting, or reflecting from the past that could help me in my current situation. And with the Princess of Discs in reverse, it's like there's an idea that was missing, or an opportunity that wasn't taken up. So it might still be on the table. I'm going to read. Jeez, these cards have been crazy. Seven of Wands. I'm getting like vibes of like, I wish I thought of this sooner, but it's healing and it's enlightening at this time. So the things that you didn't do to prepare efficiently for today, you're learning to prepare for tomorrow. And I think that's where the Five of Swords comes in. It's like, I know better now. I can handle this. And I know that this is for the good of my empire. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this could have been a very long-term solution to that you should have done a long time ago, but it wasn't done. So again, the opportunity got stuck, or something got stuck with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Queen of Swords. So very mental energy, logical. It just wasn't logical at the time. But it might be something from the past that affects your current situation that might be logical now. All right, so then we're going to go to your attitude. With the Knight of Wands, it's kind of self-explanatory since it came out in reverse. It's more of like a lack of motivation, not really feeling creative. We have the Knight of Wands again. And I believe it did come out in reverse. So there's something really bright, but you might keep looking at the past. You might keep looking at the past and it's causing you to be blinded because you're not seeing this light in front of you. You're not seeing the opportunity. Fall definitely is energy is coming through. There's a reminder here. I think that despite the Knight of Wands being in reverse, there's going to be an epiphany moment with your attitude that's going to change, and it's going to change the outcome of your situation depending on how you handle it. So how others see you or your environment could be asking you to be very patient at this time. I know we don't really like the P word around here, but all right, so you have the Moon. So it's like your fears might be coming to light here with the Moon in reverse. Guilt. Let go of guilt. Give yourself some self-compassion. Nobody's perfect. King of Swords. Very fast energy. So they could see you moving very efficiently. This somebody's really good with their words. They always have the right answer. They always know what to say. They're prepared with a plan logically before they speak. So this could be the way people see you, constantly moving. Purple is very big. So maybe amethyst. 9 of Cups. They see you as somebody who's emotionally stable to handle things on your own, not codependent. Cherishing how you actually feel and not letting others influence you too much. You just want to be self-satisfied, right? With Temperance, you got to give yourself compassion for the hard times and realize that you're doing everything you can. And if you didn't do everything you can in the past, that could be just a learning lesson that's coming around in the future, or for the future, or to prepare you better for next time. Then we have the Ace of Discs in reverse for hopes and fears. So you could be really, what's that word? Not hoping for something. You have your heart set on something, an opportunity that might spearhead a new beginning for you. Queen of Wands in reverse, it could be very draining. By the time this opportunity comes around, I think that there's a fear that you just won't have the energy to do it. So really take care of yourself at this time with the Empress energy and the 5 of Swords, taking the time you need to step back and re-energize yourself to make this plan happen, or else you could very well not even see it come through. There's a new beginning here on the table if you want it, but you have to be prepared. Otherwise, people might see you as not really motivating, not very in touch with that aspect of it. And then the outcome or final result, probable outcome if things stay the same. So if you don't do anything, here's one probable outcome. We have free will here, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So you will get out of the situation, or you'll feel stuck in the situation as far as like the loss of money, right? So we're right back at the 5 of Pentacles, 555. So it's just going to be strife. Whoa. The World in reverse. The options, the doors will close. There will be a reset. Unfinished business will come back around. There's a lack of change, a lack of transformation here. You have a really good opportunity to grow here and to thrive. But it won't feel that way depending on how the situation is handled. With the 5 of Pentacles, you can get out of financial hardship, right? By not changing, by staying the same. But the world becomes so much smaller because that's what you're being limited to, is what you already know. Bonnie, Clyde. So yeah, there's a death is inevitable, right? So it's on the table. The transformation is on the table. So it's going to happen eventually. This is going to come back around again. So again, I think the message here is to take time for yourself, protect the things that make you feel satiated, that allow you to nurture yourself and put your full energy into a situation. People see everything that you're created for. That's so weird. Everything that you're capable of. You're able to make beautiful art out of really hard times and situations and fears. Interesting. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Actually, let's do this one. All right, so let's see if there's any advice maybe on how we can handle this situation, or maybe confirmation of what might come in with this opportunity. Prince of Wands, the journalist. You could need to really start jotting down your ideas and communicating your ideas. What makes your heart happy? Focusing on what fills your cup with these ideas. How can you kill two birds with one stone? Something about seeing the glass half full. Yeah, defeating old patterns, defeating old good chances that you would have taken in the past, but this time around, it's like, now I know better. Five of Swords. This reminds me of taking advice, because Five of Swords is like, yeah, I know, I'm right. I have all the answers, but it's like one of those things where it's like you could just be going off of emotions, but there's a hand dealt in front of you that presents a certain equation. Fortitude in reverse. Nine of Wands. Swiftness. You might need to relay your defenses at this time, because there's going to be probably a lot of energy. Maybe you're going to set something off here. Like, once things start going, maintain that momentum. Keep it going. Drive that energy forward. Just keep going. Keep what you're carrying light. We have Luxury in reverse, which is Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're not asking for much here. You're just trying to make things better, to fix things that might have been broken, or fix things that just didn't turn out the way you wanted. So you're starting small. So I think this is Spirit confirming that, like, you know, you're not asking for much. You're just asking to make it through and fix some things that maybe some regrets of the past. Knight of Swords in reverse. So when it comes to this type of energy, 4, 5 again, 5, as far as this energy, this is the long game. This isn't checkers, this is chess. It's going to take a while. It's going to feel like you're being rushed. It's going to feel like things are moving fast, but this is a long game, so make sure that your energy is prepared for this. Damn, Cancer. All right, let's see. I want to get you one of these cards, which I thought they're Whispers of Love. So if this is regarding a partnership, this could be something where it's kind of like, no, I need to handle something on my own. I want to do it my way. And less sacrificing of yourself to a dynamic and more to what you want and what you need. All right, for Cancer, what is the love message for November? For Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Just one card, please. All right. Rest and relaxation is essential. So time to take care of yourself. Baths, hanging out with your friends, having some fun. Sometimes not being the leader and just going along with somebody else's ideas and riding their motivation, and then taking a little bit of that energy for yourself. So this feels like very much group activity. 4, 5, 6. This is victorious. This will lead you to a better understanding of how to move forward. If you just take a break, you rest and relax. And sometimes that doesn't mean sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Sometimes it just means literally giving your brain a break and doing something for someone else, whether that be joining them in an outing, joining them on a fun project, joining them on just an idea, like just exploring an idea, talking about cool things that you wouldn't normally talk about, and feeling their passion to reinvigorate your soul. All right, it says we all have a fundamental need to take a break. So I'm going to find this card and then we're going to read it. Okay. So, you are at your best when all aspects of your life are balanced. Love yourself and the people in your life enough to create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to take care of their needs. You're at your best and able to fully appreciate all that life offers when you are well rested. When you are under a lot of stress, your muscles respond and become tense. Be aware of what stress feels like for you and implement some relaxation techniques to keep things from escalating. Maybe take a deep breath, count to 10. Your ability to calm down and relax will improve with practice. It's important to recognize and address your needs. Do not wait until you're completely depleted before you stop for rejuvenation. Make relaxation a part of your day. Give your mind and your muscles a much-needed rest. A mermaid dreams as she lies on the ocean floor and a pod of dolphins swim overhead. The pale green hue of the artwork highlights a need to take time to heal. Dolphins have an innate ability to go into a beta state for rest after a long night of hunting. What's your idea of relaxing? Allow rest and relaxation to be a part of your life. So maybe making time to relax, you know. Since that was a mermaid, let's pull a mermaid blessing card. I get blessing for that word, but a mermaid oracle. I'm gonna actually get the book too, so bear with me. And you're a water sign, so that makes perfect sense. For Cancer, support in reverse, but I don't believe we're gonna read these in reverse. So needing some support, and maybe you need to support somebody else. But then again, taking a rest and relaxation, support yourself by kind of being in the dark for a little bit. Contentment. So there's definitely a feeling maybe of lack of support, or not feeling exactly content. This feels very dreamy. It's a beautiful card. I'm getting you might like dye your hair blue, or there might be like some blue streaks. It's very pretty. Contentment, kind of like start off, it's really, I'm getting like a really uncomfortable situation. Like I'm uncomfortable. So like I'm uncomfortable sitting here and doing nothing. But it's like I'm going to hold myself to it. I'm going to do it. And people will support you in that. Maybe letting people know, hey, between 1 and 2 on Tuesdays or Mondays is me time. So me time doesn't get messed with. I'm supposed to do nothing. Miracles. Ooh, I love it. All right, I'm gonna read the support card. Bottom of the deck, we go with the flow. Let me go get the book. All right, I found the book, Messages from the Mermaids. Let's look at support. I feel kind of judgy, like energy from this card. Like, oh, where have you been? I was just congratulating my friend over here. Or maybe you joined a party and you haven't seen this person in a while. I don't know. There's something there. Call upon trusted friend now. Their perspective will reveal insights into your life that you may not have previously seen or considered. These mermaids are swimming in to support you now because they know another viewpoint is required to help you see your situation clearly from all angles. Sometimes we think we have to be on our own counsel. This isn't true. There are times in life when the trusted advice and support of another is key to setting you on the path to freedom from cares or concerns. The support of a close friend or friends is imperative for you right now. If you feel you don't have a friend to call on, then perhaps consider calling a helpline where you find an impartial and kind and receptive ear. If this message doesn't apply directly to you, then someone around you is in need of this advice, and you can provide them support they require at this time. A supportive friend is someone who loves you unconditionally and is non-judgmental, discreet, and has honesty and integrity. In a way, you're placing your heart and soul into their temporary care while you express what is going on for you. Sometimes we just need to be heard, and the support we require comes from someone simply listening to us lovingly and without judgment. This could be liberating on many levels. It's important that you find or offer support. You can also wish or pray for divine support to be sent to help with the situation. The universe is ready to offer all the support you need. All you have to do is ask from your heart. I think it's time to visualize. Visualize how you need support, how you want support, and be able to articulate to that to the people in your environment. Also, I was getting a really strong energy that an expectation from this card. Someone does need your support at this time. It's very possible. You are a Cancer. And then miracles and contentment. So contentment, it's like, I really don't ask for much, right? I just want to be content. But also I want to be left to my own devices so that I can create my own plans. But miracles do happen with support and can lead you on a whole new journey based on how the energy carries out. You might actually be only asking for something really small, but the universe is here to provide you with something even bigger. Like, oh wow. That's what I got. Oh wow. Interesting. All right, so let's get you I'm gonna get you a self-care card or 2 or 3. I love these cards. Sometimes I will actually hold this deck to myself. I usually for myself mostly. And it's something I walk past every day as far as the cards I picked for like a week or a month, and remind myself, hey, this is my focus for this month. And it kind of brings me back to a place where my mind doesn't direct where I'm going. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm going to force myself to do this more often. And have I done this or checked in or journaled or whatever? For Cancer, what is their self-care message for November? Yeah, it looks like things are going to be coming together for you with boundaries within what you need. The support you're being offered will carry you forward into something even greater. So it's kind of like let people add their own little touch. Let people kind of steer you sometimes. We have speak up. If you need help, ask. Right? So maybe do some rituals with your ancestors and just let them know. Have a conversation with them, light a candle, and just be like, look, I'm feeling a little blocked here. Trying to figure out a way to regain my energy and strength so that I can make this happen. It says, if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. So there could also be some holding back of true feelings that could be causing an energy drain or resentment. Resentment is very heavy. Some of you have to speak up. Like, hey, I'm always there for you, and I'm okay with that, but right now I really need you. Things like that. And getting like your touch on things makes things a little bit more glittery, a little more shiny. And you could be helping somebody by speaking up. All right, don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. Shine. I love that. Remember that you shine. There's a reason you are unique. There's a reason why you are you. And it's because you make this world a little bit brighter for some people. Patience. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a bath. Pamper yourself. It's safe. It is safe to wait. So again, it was really uncomfortable kind of just being forced to sit in a situation and be content. But it's like it starts with small steps. Your mind might need to be calmed down a little bit with this Knight of Swords energy we've got going on over here. But this is what you're used to. This is how you feel valued, by constantly going and going and going, potentially. But it's masking a potential fear, or it's constantly fighting fears. It's not actually coming from like a heart space energy. So you might need patience to actually give yourself the strength to realize spirit is working in your favor. So it is safe to wait. And then we've pampered. I love this card. Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. So this is a huge part of spiritual practice, or just the awakening process. It's messy, it's gross, it's dirty. It's time to wash off all the old energies. Surround yourself with simplicity and beauty and care. So maybe starting a new routine. Release is at the bottom. But starting a new routine at this time might be very good for you. All right, let's go for our trusted, tried and true soul's journey and butterfly messages for the month of November for Cancer, please. I got the word culture. You might need to do some traveling, get out of your own world for a little bit. All right. Whoa. That could have just been so adversity. Could be dealing with a lot of challenges at this time. Put out your radio signal. Ask people for help, even if it's in little spurts at a time. So it says, I accept the challenges. That challenges are the best way to learn. So we're always learning. It's not going to stop. Patience again. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. We got patience twice, and also temperance over here. But that's just how other people see you. So I accept that everything happens in divine order. Patience, but taking it slower on how you look at things, the perspective you're given. Stop putting yourself in a box by all these preconceived notions, but having the patience to drive a new plan, to drive a new focus, a new perspective, to do something a little bit different. Patience isn't sitting there waiting. It's generally could be just how you handle what your environment throws at you. Whoa. Loneliness. So you might need, you're never truly alone. There are these connections though that can make you feel like you shine a little brighter, but you're always shining. There might be somebody that lives a little bit far from you that might need some support at this time and might need that reconnection. That could be thinking of you. It says, I know that I'm never alone. And then failure in reverse. So I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So this feels like a forgetful moment, and being patient and compassionate with yourself. Oh, thank you, babe. All right. This is mermaids. I think that might be everything. Let's let you go with some love messages, just in case you came here with a love question or this is resonating with you on that type of plane. Okay. Where'd you go? Forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then it says free yourself. So this could be freeing yourself from the past. We also have calling back in reverse and dreams. So it's time to take back control of your life. This is Sagittarius. You could have someone on your mind from the past, and it feels like a closure moment. Like, okay, I could have been better. That person could have been better. I realize I'm better. And they could be popping up in your dreams at this time. Feels like a birthday, like maybe their birthday is coming up. Pay attention to red flags in reverse. So I feel like when that comes out in reverse, it's like you're seeing red flags where they don't exist. And it's just causing you to be distracted. And then awareness. So right there. So paying attention to the red flags, but it's in reverse. So it's kind of like, okay, well, everything's a red flag. And then awareness. So like what's happening behind your back, kind of like imagining it. It's always on the back of your mind. So free yourself from the past worries or worries of the past repeating itself. Passion, flirt. This could be a way that you nurture yourself. Taking some more time to go on dates. And then unrequited love is in reverse. So it's like there's definitely love here. You don't got to worry about that. Building on the attraction and chemistry that's already there in order to keep the relationship going, making sure that you're attending to the soft touches, the kisses, the visualization and the dreaming of it all. So tapping into that water sign energy, essentially. Ugh, my throat's scratchy. All right, so it looks like we've been on quite a journey here on this table here. So let's get you a nice little wrap up. Soul's Journey cards came out. Looks like we didn't get any butterflies. Adversity calls for patience. Someone's feeling lonely and like a failure potentially. But they're willing to learn through it, and I think that will reverberate. I feel like the question why needs to stop being asked and more how. How can I change my perspective? How can I make this different? How can I nurture myself into a new vibration? Everything that takes patience needs to be taken into account at this time. The interesting thing about the stars that burn really bright is that they're the first ones to go, if that makes any sense. That they're actually the more unstable of them all. So I think it's just important that you're not overcompensating for something that you're feeling inside. Take time to reflect in many different ways instead of holding true to a vision that you've had in the past, because this reading is calling to take the past into account in order to make your new steps, your new stride forward, and also to protect yourself from depleted energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the change in reverse. Okay, speak up, speak your mind. That doesn't mean hold back. That doesn't mean, that you're not valid. It's just a different take, a different step that will get you out of something, that will get you out of worrying that the past will repeat itself. The mermaids came in to provide support, and so you might have some water friends or just friends that are willing to help you at this time, realizing that maybe that you're content by yourself, but you could use some support. Someone also in your area could feel like they need support, and they could live far from you at this time. Together we can work miracles. Together we can do it all. So it's kind of like giving your time to someone else for a little bit in order to see from their eyes, from their point of view. And I'm saying for like maybe an hour or so, like just kind of fully envelop yourself into somebody else's perspective on how they are achieving their goals, their dreams, their desires, or even making that your project for the day. It takes you out of your own energy and gives you a reset. So when you come back, you're integrating it. It's not like a front focus thought. It's something that's happening behind the scenes in your mind and your subconscious that somehow will find its puzzle piece where it belongs and drive you to things that are even bigger than you could have ever expected. Rest and relaxation is essential. This keeps coming up in your meeting in your reading. It could be you have a meeting coming up and you might need to relax a little bit before and after, rejuvenate, spending some time with friends, playful energy, maybe just following along for a little bit. not waiting to be completely depleted to take a rest. That's important. That feels important. Okay, everything got kind of, yeah. So in the recent past, so the overall energy here is strife, problems with money, problems building on something, maybe an income that just kind of grows off of itself. Feels probably like you're always giving out money, always paying for health problems. But this could all be resolved potentially if you take a break and take care of your body, or somebody in your energy needs to take care of their body and stop fighting it, stop fighting the process. 5-5 obstacles. Obstacles are to be overcome this month. All right, we have a lot of 5s showing up in your reading. There you got like every 5 here. Look. So this is just a battle here, but it's a battle that stems off of past energy. The past energy of, maybe this was in reverse, so saying no to things that you probably should have tried, or saying no before you even tried. Queen of Swords, always having an answer, being kind of cold, not really tapping into possibilities, but having a logical plan. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, feeling kind of codependent or lacking. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this was a long-term opportunity in the past that was said no to. Doesn't mean you should have said yes, but it means that this is trying to tell you how to heal your current situation or what to work on. Maybe something is showing up here for you to pay attention to that maybe might get you a little defensive, or it helps you defend against this from happening again. Interesting. The foundation of your energy is the Virtue card, which is 3 of Wands. So setting your sights high, seeing, I'm getting like preparation. So preparation for problems to arrive rather than preparation for solutions. Knight of Pentacles, making sure that you're always ready is what I'm getting. So the foundation is like, okay, I need to be prepared. So you're probably very cognizant of the past at most times, but there's time, you might need to spend some time with it, or stop putting so much pressure on yourself. And that's why it's calling you to actually relax, potentially, for some of you. 8 of Cups, walking away from a past situation that was disappointing. Kind of left you wanting, but it's still something that makes you curious. You don't want much. This was in reverse, so you're not asking for luxury here. You're asking for an understanding, a deeper understanding, and something worth it. Like, is it worth it? But what's funny is you're not asking for much, but I feel like the universe is going to provide regardless. It's just a matter of how you feel through it, because the universe can provide all it wants or all you want, but how we see it defines our reality. So there could become some good news with regards to love. I believe this is an opportunity here for you to speak up. It's pointing directly at you, how you feel about where you are at this time. And then how are you feeling this glass? I'm seeing like a couple walking here and just enjoying nature inside the glass. It's kind of coming off of this statue here. It feels like your relationships could be very supported at this time. It's just a matter of how you're viewing it. Okay. Then in the recent events that should be coming up, we have completion. It was in reverse. Something is still needing to be solidified, a part of the foundation. 4 of Wands, as you remember, is like the celebration card for home, family, values, things like that. It feels like you could be evolving as a unit at this time, and that foundational aspect of the dynamic of this family or this group of friends or this part of yourself needs to be rebuilt even stronger. but it needs to be a collaborative process. Again, this could be involving family, as this is the Empress energy. Could be dealing with Sagittarius. And then this is where I think a lot of the energy is going in the Five of Swords, right? There's a battle of will, a battle of wills. Like, I'm right, you're wrong, and that's all that matters. But with this card, it's more about opening yourself up to the delivery of the answer, the delivery of why. So just be aware of being harsh with your words or steamrolling people. The outcome here provided is, this was in reverse, so potentially needing to drop a project unless it can, what's that word? Unless the project supports your big project. So redefining your priorities so that you don't miss something, or so that you just kind of become mediocre at a lot of things instead of just becoming really good at one thing, and then this kind of gets better as you go. But rebalancing the focus of everything that's on your plate. Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the World in reverse. So if nothing changes, this is what you're looking into. It's going to be like a moment of realizing, okay, I had to let that go, or, you know, kind of just reassessing everything on your plate to see how they intertwine and connect. Five of Pentacles, it's like, okay, well, this is getting rid of money worries. So a financial worry is potentially going to be successful. The World in reverse is kind of like unfinished business though. So this is needing to be wrapped up. It will rear its head again. So making sure overall that you're prepared for when this does rear its head again. And that was your worries. I think we're good here. Awesome, Cancer. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this reading provided some kind of perspective or confirmation or guidance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I will have these candles up soon. They're prosperity candles infused with Rose of Jericho, which you can see a little piece right here. And then I have this beautiful set that's in these white glasses. So there's 3 of these. Probably a good 12 hours of burning time for each candle. It smells really good. It's like crisp fall with campfire vibes. A little bit of eucalyptus to carry the scent. But it's got a nice, crispy, comforting feeling. I also am trying out these wood, the luxury type burning wicks. So definitely check them out. The set will probably be going for $30, but then I have these bigger candles that are even bigger than this, selling individually for $15, since those are a good, like, 24 to 48 hour burn. I haven't tested one yet, but I'm going to, and they're 3 wicks. So anyway, enough nonsense. Enough of that. You didn't come here for that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, I forgot to close the reading with what's going to be important for the month of November for Cancer. A male. All right, so there's going to be a male that's in focus in the month of November. This could be family, this could be love, this could be friends, and female. Okay, so this could be a relationship dynamic. All right, thank you so much. I hope you have a good one. Bye.